What's up, YouTube? This is Dragon, and this is another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. So, let's get to the battle at hand. Now, looking at this, I expected my opponent to choose their Pokemon faster. But in any case, looking at this team, I have a feeling that my opponent might go for the, either might go for the keys, or might go for the dragon and ground type. You know what I'm talking about. The one in the upper right hand corner. So if he goes to that Pokemon, then okay, so it's that Pokemon. That's cool. So I'm not gonna stay in here and Brave Bird it unless this Pokemon can get Brave Birded to death, which would be really nice. I should check the damage calcs on that. Let's see. Okay, Togekiss. And Crobat. No. Nope, definitely not enough. So I'm gonna go and use U-turn and get out of here. Alright, so good. It's not Scarfed, so I don't have to worry about that either. Okay, just did a tiny bit of damage. And that was a crit. Oh, man. Oh, yes, and as you guys can see, my cable is working quite nicely. Oh, wow, I don't have Blissey on this team. That's a bit disconcerting. But I do need my Crobat regardless, so I guess the best thing I can do is go into my Blastoise. Yes, Thunder Wave. Okay. So if I can at least get, you know what? Actually, I'm going to go for Ice Beam. Because Ice Beam covers a lot of ground here. And if he's predicting like Water Pulse or anything, yeah, I'm going to go for Ice Beam. And hopefully I can get one Ice Beam off in the middle of all those Air Slashers that are that will be trying to flinch me to death. So, he goes for Thunder Wave again. That is very confusing. Okay, well, I'm going to go for the Ice Beam and do a significant amount of damage, which will put me within the range of being able to kill him. So, will he use Roost? That's the question of the day. But you know what? I'm going to go for Water Pulse. Actually, no. I'm going to go for Ice Beam. He used Roost. You know, I could have went for Aura Sphere right there, and that would have been delicious. And Ice Beam it is. Okay. That's not going to do anything. So you know what? I'm going to go for Ice Beam again. You know what? I have an idea. Well, now, you know what? I should have predicted the extra Roost because, you know, it would have like... Oh, okay. Okay. Well, you know, but I should have predicted the extra Roost because Ice Beam would have been like full coverage in that situation. So, okay, now he's going to go for the Air Slashes. And good. The Ice Beam hits. Okay. And nope, that's still not going to be enough. But now I'll be able to go for Aura Sphere. And Aura Sphere will be boosted unlike... my Aura Sphere will be boosted unlike the Ice Beam. So it should do a significant amount of damage. And good. I'm not being fully paralyzed and I'm not flinching. Man, I'm feeling really nice right now. Oh, not very effective. It's a fairy type, of course. Yes. It is not flying. It's not flying normal. It's wow, I'm thinking like this is 5th gen, man, come on. Okay, so wow, this is a predicament. Man. Okay, so really wish I had Blissey right now. I guess I'm gonna go for Water Pulse. Okay. Okay, and wow, not one paralysis. Mega Blastoise putting in work. I mean, he's just gonna keep going for Roost. You know, which is why I wish I had Blissey right now. Like, and I was gonna choose Blissey too. Ah, this is beyond annoying. But you know what? I'm gonna go into my Gliscor, because I can Toxic him from that point. So, there we go. Go Gliscor. And you went for the Air Slash. Okay. Oh, Gliscor, you can take one Air Slash. So that's good. And I'm gonna go for the Toxic. Alright. So he's... Who can he possibly... maybe the Gardevoir? Okay, because you can trace... What was that? Oh, I've never seen that before. Well, yeah, he can trace this, but he's not going to be compelled to Mega Evolve. So, you know, I guess, like, there's a bit of a silver lining. Alright, so with that... I am going to... I'm gonna go for the Earthquake. Yes. Yes, I'm gonna go for the Earthquake. Okay. Ah, well, there it is. He Mega Evolved anyway. Alright. And Hyper Voice. Will that be enough? Definitely be enough to KO. Okay. Well, that's cool, because now I'll be able to go into my Crobat and go straight for the Brave Bird. Alright. So the Brave Bird is definitely going to be able to KO from this range, especially because Mega Gardevoirs are not defensively invested at all. I just hope that my opponent doesn't have the keys, because, you know, that's going to be the key to him winning. So, okay, Choice Branded Brave Bird, that should KO. Yeah, definitely. That definitely should KO. Okay. Crobat putting in work, as always. Just really hope doesn't have the keys. And good, it's the Azumarill. That ironically makes me feel a little bit better. Okay, last Pokemon. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go into Blastoise. I'm gonna go into my Blastoise so that I can do a little bit more damage to this Azumarill. And you know what? I should have done a damage calculation to see if I could have just killed Azumarill right then and there. Okay, so you went for the Aqua Jet. Cool. And Brave Bird only does up to 80% damage, so I made the best choice. Alright. So, let's see. I'm gonna go for the Water Pulse. I just hope he doesn't have the Belly Drum, because if he has Belly Drum, then it's almost guaranteed that I lost. Alright, well, the next move is yours. But it can only... This right here will determine the course of the battle. If it's a Belly Drum, then... Okay. Well then, actually, but you know what? You know what? I won't necessarily say I lost. But at the same time, you know, I still will be doing a lot of damage with Blastoise. And he can't necessarily... Okay. So there's the Water Pulse. It all really depends. You never know. Confusion right here. This is exactly kind of what I was thinking about and hoping for, because the confusion was like, I needed that confusion. I needed it for everything in the world. This is why every time I debate on using that and he hurts himself in confusion, a belly drum hurting himself, and Blastoise is paralyzed. This is why, like, every time that I debate on substituting Water Pulse for a Hydro Pump, I never do it because of this. And he's still confused, and play rough. That's definitely going to finish Blastoise off. Now, I just hope that he hurts himself in confusion one more time so that I'll be able to Brave Bird him without being Aqua Jetted to oblivion. So, this is it. Will he still be confused, or will he snap out of confusion? And he's still confused. And he hurts himself in confusion. Ah, man. Woo! That was close. That was way too close for comfort. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Oh, man. I have no words for that at all. Okay, so now the Brave Bird is definitely going to be able to KO this Pokemon from this range. And I don't know. I'm not sure even if it is max defensive, max health points. I'm not necessarily sure. But this Brave Bird should do a lot of damage. Choice Banded, and one more health. One more. But that Roost won't put it back into the green, so well, it'll put it back into the green, but it's not enough to be able to survive. And you know what would have been a better play? If he went for Thunder Wave right there. That would have been a much better play, because it would have forced me to be slower than him. So now I'm going to be in this. Actually, I'm not sure my opponent understood that I was Choice Banded. That's a possibility. But nonetheless, that's going to be a win. Pretty close call. Right there, like I said, even though that belly drum did happen, it was still a chance for me to win. And I needed that confusion in order to win. And like, I couldn't stay in regardless, because I would have got hit by the Aqua Jet, and the Brave Bird wouldn't have been able to kill, and then my opponent could have just like roosted and eventually won with no. So if I stayed in with the Azumarill and Brave Birded him, I would have been able to take it, right? I would have been able to take the Aqua Jet, but then I don't think I would have been able to take 2 Aqua Jets. That's what I'm saying. So then my Crobat would have died, and then I would have to have gone into like, even if it was like a double KO, right? I would have to have gone into my Blastoise, and then Mega Blastoise wouldn't have been able to KO the Togekiss, because it would have just been able to roost and, you know, do whatever it wanted, and then it would have eventually killed me with Air Slashes. So I had to do that. You know, that was really the only means of me winning. It was actually a very low chance of me winning, but I still got the win nonetheless, and I'm pretty happy about that, because wow, that was way too close, man. Way too close. And yes. As you guys can see, I am back. My internet is fixed, and everything is like normal, and it's going real nicely. Well, I'm glad you guys enjoyed these battles, and I will see you in the next video. Well, see you later.